Right, we're back eventually after a lot of faffing around with Scott telling us he'll be back. We'll be ready in a minute. We'll be ready in a minute. Anyway, so we're back. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this, to like and subscribe on YouTube. Leave a comment below and share it with your friends as well. So Scott,
Yes.
we had a some cars coming up behind us, if I'm right to remember.
Yep. So, Wallace, Reg pointed out that he noticed the some headlights coming down the road. They seem to be in tandem. They're kind of accelerating towards you, not fast, mind you, but I mean they're cruising down the road. You can see dust and gravel kicking up behind them, and they're approaching to you. So you are at the the crossroad, and you just kind of let me know if you're making a left or a right.
I am. I'm going to go ahead and. Jesus. I'm going to go ahead and make a right.
Okay. All right. So you go ahead and accelerate the put the van into gear and push down on the pedal, and you make your right hand turn, and as you do, you can, Reg, if you're looking out the window, you see that the cars behind him, as soon as he makes right hand turn, it looks like that they have accelerated. They're going faster, and as you make that turn, Wallace, everybody hears this playing on the radio.
Oh shit! Is this gonna work?
We're gonna find out.
Right on. That was Steppenwolf's Born to Be Wild on 93.7 The Arrow. Speaking of wild, your home fried Captain Jack got to see Jaws the other day, and it was out of sight. That shark, man, it freaked me out. The idea of being stuck someplace open and desolate like the ocean, with God knows what hunting you down, following you, toying with you, until suddenly...
Fantastic.
That was
go.
awesome.
So let's go ahead and get the drive auto rolls done.
Right.
Oh god! Remember, you've got out all that.
Oh my god. Oh
Just
my
flipped the
god.
Okay, is this a good time to end this tonight's session? Because
I think I just slid off the freaking road. Oh my
boy.
god.
Oh, the
Okay.
chances.
It's roll 20. It hates me. It always has.
Okay, so
Oh.
Might be worth blowing some luck here, mightn't it?
I
how much luck?
All of it.
I would have to. I would literally, no kidding. I have 47 luck. It would cost me 47 luck.
oh,
What else are you going
boy.
to do with it?
You know what?
I mean, you both failed, so technically, you're both going to have the negative aspect applied to your moves. Essentially, you're going to, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be. Oh, what's the move of your car? Is it 15 too?
Mine is 15. Yeah.
Yeah. So as I understand the drive rules, as written, at this point in time, you oh boy, come on. Yes. So a failure means a -1 to your movement, and then a success is a +1, or an extreme success is +1. Success is normal movement. So we reduce the speeds. Lowest speed to number 1. So you're both the same speeds. So you're both going to be even, and then reduce the other speeds by the same amount. So for example, if the lowest vehicle has a movement of 14, then they would become 1. and the vehicle with the movement of 16 would become 3. So you both tied because your movement would become 1. So -1 would be 0 moves. So for this round, Wallace, we would pretty much say your engine stalls. Yeah, your engine stalls, and as you Reg, as you hear the ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk of the van as Wallace tries to turn it to the right and accelerate. You're looking back, and the cars behind him seem to come to a halt. So you can see the lights, but they're not progressing. So then now we go ahead and
basically, Jeepers Creepers, what did you do? What do they do to this van? Didn't you check this?
I did. And I throw the van into park, and I stomp the gas, and I throw the key over, and I'm like, I'm trying to get this thing started again.
They gain on us at least.
The chase music is on. I just turned it down.
No, but can you restart it? Because it's not playing for me.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Yep, sure. Give me a moment.
I cannot believe. No, I can believe that I got a crit fail. Or yeah,
There we go.
yeah. That's my luck.
Okay, so this is where it kind of runs into. Unfortunately, sorry everyone if anyone's watching, but this is kind of runs into my subtle inexperience with the drive rules at this time. So we roll again? If that's correct, Wallace? I mean, I don't know.
So if I remember right, because I don't do car chases all that often,
Right.
We've established the order, and then sorry, I'm actually looking at the rule book.
Yeah, because I mean, since you both failed, and your movement.
I mean, we both failed, so I mean, our speed hasn't changed. So we need to make another speed roll to see if one of us gain, if they gain on us, or if we're able to start to outrun them.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's another round, another drive roll, and
Go ahead.
please pray to God that I can succeed. Shall I roll?
Yep.
Fantastic
Okay.
Dimension saying roll once.
Okay. Oh, he does roll once. Okay. So now that they both
You have
failed.
you had a speed tie, so they have equal actions per round, which is 1.
1. Okay, perfect.
There we go.
Perfect. Thank you. You know, hope you're enjoying the game.
Oh, they love the fucking audio.
So, all right. So great. All right. So go ahead and so you said you were making a right. Is that correct?
Yep. As soon as I get the van, I get Vandelay, fired back up, and I am hooking that right, and I am putting the pedal to the metal.
All right. So let me go ahead and I need to dexterity in. Whoops. What did I do?
Hey, wouldn't you know? The roll adjusts the of each participant's move. This is for speed roll. Rating, speed rating, move rating for the duration of the chase. Look at that. See? I read the first sentence. God, I love this chase music. This is good.
So Alex and I had no real experience with the chase rules either before we wrote this. It was one of the inspirations for building a scenario that featured a car chase.
Awesome sauce.
Okay, so, all right. So how it is, it's going to be essentially initiative order. So you have one action,
Okay.
Wallace. So you've got your move,
Can
along
we-
with your other options.
Can
What's
we
that?
do any with us in the car? Can we do anything to assist? Because
Absolutely.
rather than relying on just him doing all the rolls and failing all the time, is there any way that we can assist to help, negate some of the difficulties?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes, get out and push.
So here, I'll give you a quick breakdown. So the options are when it's your turn. So initiative. So it'll be Wallace, and then it will be the Dustbillies in the cars. Then after that, it will be Reginald, who will go after that. Reginald, Jack, Timothy, and Mary. So in the car, you have the passenger assistance. A passenger can use a successful spot hidden check to eliminate a penalty die for the drive. This basically involves them watching the road for hazards, warning them that a sharp turn is coming up, and so on. More than one person can assist. This will increase the chance of spotting something, but will not eliminate any additional penalty die. So essentially, if two people are watching, whoever succeeds, great. But if someone fails, then at least the other person can make a roll and help you. Likewise, you can do what you can imagine in any sort of chase scene. If you can, if you want to perform an attack, if you want to, do anything specific, it's whatever you would like to do while you're within the van. So as at this moment in time, though, there's not really much anyone can do. Unless they want to get crazy, other than maybe help him keep an eye on the road, or if he needs to do something, someone can take the wheel.
Is there anything in the back of the car that we could throw at the other car, the pursuing car, throw at the pursuing cars? Is there any flour? I don't know.
Yeah, I keep some flour back there next to Reggie. He can snort it when he's bored.
We were camping, so we must have cans of food, like tins.
Well, Reg could have a half a kilo of China White back there, but he's not telling you about it.
I'm gonna take all that when he catches.
Reg isn't gonna throw his China White out the window. Shake it out.
Yeah, peanut butter. That's what we need.
I can see him throwing cans of Shiner out the window.
We're
it's
getting compliments for choosing a shagging wagon.
The shagging wagon. So for anybody listening later on, I got to inject for a second. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
So on Facebook, before we started this stream today, I put a picture of Vandalay on my personal Facebook page, and I had asked my followers and friends, hey, I need a name for this van. So, a whole bunch of names started popping up, and, Shaggin' Wagon came up, and, Fantastic Dimensions, well, that's traditionally, a name used for, a conversion van of the time, I'm like, okay. And, so yeah, he was following along. So, but I don't know that he connected the dots that we were using it in the, for the game today, which is awesome.
Very cool.
But yes, very cool. Vandalay is the name of the Shaggin' Wagon.
So, is there anything we can throw at the cars as they get near?
And we got camping gear. We got, we got Tab Cola. That shit hurts everybody.
You know what we've got as well? 10 pegs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do the movement. So you're going to move forward 1. So the what they're going to do is go back. So
they're staying 2 behind me, right? Or 2 behind us.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This round, I'm just gonna move ahead 1. I'm just gonna roll with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So as you progress, Reg, looking out the window, you see that the 3 sets of headlights are now 2, as it seems only 2 of the cars are following you around the corner to the right. So that's going to be their movement action. So now we roll on to Reg. So.
Scott, remember to use the arrow to move the initiative tracker down.
Yep, got it. Boom, boom. There we go.
Reggie's going to throw his switchblade at the car.
No, I'm going to route through the camping gear. I'm going to find 10 pegs. The back doors open on this, don't they?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I'm going to kick the back doors open.
Hey, gentle.
Oh yeah, you're going to tell them to be gentle when they're ramming it. I'm going to start throwing 10 pegs at the windscreens.
Okay. Excellent. So, yeah, I'm not even going to do a luck for that because all your junk's back there. So, okay. So you're going to throw that out. That doesn't really count as an attack. You're creating a hazard.
Yeah, I'm trying to shatter the windscreens.
Well, or you might even be making like caltrops to burst their tires as well.
Thing is,
I know what I would do. I mean,
have you got a gun?
No. I know what I would roll. I would may have them do, but
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try and get the 10 pegs and throw them at the windscreens of the cars as they're near us.
Scott, you
Where are my
muted again.
hazards?
Oh,
What?
I thought you was muted.
Am I
You were
muted?
sitting there going,
Oh, I might have cut out for a minute. I'm looking for my hazards. I've got a list of them here. So for that from the game, I've just got way too many things open here. All right, so there. Let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and make their roll then for that. So they're going to need to. Will it be their turn? Yeah. So their turn when they get up to it, they'll need to make a drive auto check to avoid it. So effectively, Bud, so your turn, you're just opening and you're just kicking stuff out. So until they reach the spot where you guys are at to avoid the hazard, so you're creating a hazard. So when they get there, they'll make the hazard roll.
okay.
So, perfect. Okay, and then next we move on to Jack. Jack, so yeah,
Okay.
Reg is just kicked into gear and he's just throwing everything out.
Okay,
back.
step on it. Okay. Step on it, Wally. Come on. And basically, I'm just going to keep an eye out on the road ahead because I'm at the front. Just hopefully, just trying to spot any hazards ahead. So I will make a spot hidden roll.
Okay, go right ahead.
And the road ahead is all safe.
Well,
Yes!
to be fair, you're coming onto a hairpin turn. So for now, the road does look safe, but you can't really see around the bend just yet.
Why have
so.
I vanished off the initiative tracker?
What's that?
I said, why am I no longer on the initiative tracker?
I'm showing you there. I see Timothy Green, 40. Maybe refresh it.
I don't even have the initiative tracker anymore.
Oh, if you click on the little clock, what looks like a little clock on the left-hand side, it'll bring
Yeah,
it
it
up
only
for you.
appears on your thing.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. Do you want to go first, Sue?
I was going to have a look out as well. See
Okay.
if I can spot anything.
All right, Sue, go ahead and give me a spot hidden. Excellent. Okay, so in the event if you come up on a hazard, Wallace, you'll get your bonus die.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I lean back and go, hey, be careful. This is going to be a rocky journey because obviously you're leaning forward.
I'm gonna go open up the glove compartment or whatever and grab the gun out.
Are you going to reach over, dive over between?
Where is it? I thought it was in the center console.
Center console, yeah, it's got the
Yeah,
little,
so I can lift it up and put my hand in it and pull out the gun, right?
Okay. So, I mean,
Yeah.
unless Wallace tries to stop you, that shouldn't be an issue.
I am not. I am focused on the road. I'm not going to try to stop him.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to pull out the gun, and then, well, I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but I'm going to lay on the ground and just like aim and then take a shot at the car.
In the back of the van, there's going to be a long bench seat. So effectively, Reg is tossing stuff that's kind of behind the bench seat and in front of it. So technically, you wouldn't get a clear shot if you're laying. If you want to lean over the bench seat, that'll be almost as good.
Okay, can I use the bench seat as a bench seat as a rest?
Give you and it will also give you since the doors are open, they'll give you partial cover too, if something comes to that point. So just letting you know.
I'm gonna aim at one of the tires. I'm gonna aim at one of the car's tires. That's my goal.
So you haven't seen them yet because they haven't made the right-hand turn yet, so they haven't caught up to you. So
All right.
essentially, they're
Okay, so I
they're
won't
still at the
I won't
crossroads.
start aiming yet. Then I'll aim next turn.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Okay.
look at a gun. They haven't attacked yet.
So now we go back to the top of the round. So Wallace, you have your action. You can use a movement. You can use a special action if you like. If you want to look at him for a moment, or
I am going to. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to try to accelerate.
okay.
So I will use that as a special action.
All right. So acceleration. So you can allowing you to move up 3 locations, but you gain a penalty die on hazards. So essentially, by doing that, you'll just be canceling out Sue's bonus die that she gave you.
Right.
So, but so go ahead and we'll go ahead and move you up 3 locations.
Okay. So yeah, I put the pedal to the metal, and I am.
Okay. So your first location that you're going to hit, Wallace, is you're going to see a road that's going to be heading north. You would be making a left, or are you going to continue on the road that you're on?
I am going to. So just for my clarity's sake, this road back here on the map, that's where the town is, right? Back
Correct.
that way.
The
Okay.
square. So if I had to give you an estimate of where you're currently passing by, it would be right here.
Okay. I was just trying to make sure that I didn't need to double back this way.
Right. No. So
Okay.
that's technically where you would be.
No, then I'm gonna stay on the road that I'm on.
Look, miles to go.
Okay. So, but you get to move forward 2 more. Okay. So 1, and then now, unfortunately, we're going to now collide with a hazard.
Okay.
So let me
That's
pull
fine.
up. They're labeled here on the map. Move this out of the way. Come on.
I can handle a hazard. Said no one ever.
There we go. Okay. So, Mary, and Jack, you're watching the road, but unfortunately, your attention is diverted to the stress, so that he punches the gas on there and kicks it forward, causing you to temporarily, take your eyes off the road. And during that instant, Wallace, you're going to see that there's a large animal in the road. There's what looks to be a couple coyotes just right in the middle, and they pause and they're staring right at you.
Oh shit!
Yep. So you're going to be making this drive auto check.
All right.
Well, this particular, thankfully she rolled it because you'd be doing the penalty die, so it's just going to be a normal die roll.
All right.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! No!
Jesus.
Oh my god!
Why did we let you drive?
I don't know. Why are we using roll 20? It hates it. Can I roll real dice?
No.
I have another
right.
camera. I can put a camera on it.
All right, so let's see here. The hazards. Okay.
God, it's horrible.
All right. So they were. I swore they were. Hey, if they happen to still be watching, isn't there an appendix for hazards in your book? And if not, then I need to look in the standard book for that. If they happen to answer, if anyone's watching it, let me know. I thought I hadn't put it into roll 20, but jeez.
You talking about other forms of damage?
What occurs with it's? Well, it says in here that each hazard has its own requirements and consequences of failure.
Can't you
so
push? You can push a roll, can't you?
You can.
can.
Yeah. Yes, you can also push your roll, Wallace.
I know I can, but I don't know. So we would have to agree that
here we go.
What's going to happen if I, not if, but when I fail that roll. Let's just be real about this.
Okay.
That being said, because the worst outcome, I mean, I'm going to hit coyotes right now or slide off the road. Worst outcome if I push the roll and fail. Whew. All right, I will push the rolls. Senor Keeper Scott, what will be the worst outcome if I fail?
Oh, you might crash.
Oh, shit.
I mean, as bad outcomes go, that's pretty bad.
Can you spend luck on a push throw?
I don't think you can.
No, you can spend luck on the original roll, but I don't have enough luck for the original roll. All right, fingers crossed. Here goes.
Excellent.
So I kind of envision this now. I'm driving. I see these two or three coyotes in the road, and as my foot continues to drive that pedal to the floor, I lay on the horn to scare them. There's dust kicking up and rocks and stuff behind me, and all you hear is the horn is just blaring as I barrel towards them.
Does it not make the that one? Does it not like that?
What do you want back?
I don't have. I don't veer away from them because I know the loose gravel on the side of the roads is far too dangerous, and that's going to send me, send us barreling off the road and probably rolling. So, my intention was to drive straight through them anyways.
Got it. Okay.
A coyote under the car. Sorry for anybody that's an animal lover like me. Casualty of war. I'm sorry.
See the damage.
But the horn scares them, and in my mind, it scatters them, and I just barrel through.
Got it. Okay. So you also get to move one more spot forward, and that's going to bring you. Okay, so I'll update your end, and next time we do this, I'm going to definitely combine them. I didn't even think of that. So, so on your map, you will be approximately here. So right past the crossroad, heading down the road. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. You are getting away from them, so they are going to accelerate also, trying to move forward 3 spots, but they are going to have to then, as their second movement action, they are going to have to deal with the crap that Bud threw in the road to try to avoid it. So let me go ahead and do theirs, and stuff on the screen. All right. One.
Whoa! Whoa!
1 and 2. So you've crossed the bend, so you can't really see them. But what happens is all the crap in the road, they go try to swerve to avoid it, and it causes them to slow down. So they are going to lose a movement action because of that. So that's going to go ahead. So they move forward. Let's see, that was 1, 2. So that's where they're going to end up for their roll. So they're technically. What's that?
Where are they?
There are two locations behind you, just to give you a general idea. So
they haven't moved on our map.
On your map, they are going to be. Oh, I keep on clicking the wrong line. Okay, on your map, they are going to essentially be about here, like right before the crossroad.
Okay.
So. Okay. So. Reg. You're in the back. I want to say you can probably see them now. You've kind of heard the dust kicking up and the screeching of brakes and some sliding of gravel. They must have come in contact with all the crap that you've thrown out. But you probably could see them just slightly around the bend as Wallace is accelerating it through the road here. So what would you like to do?
When one of them catches me eye, I'm going to give him a good old double fingers. And then I'm going to get the camping plates and like frisbee them at the cars. Open to get it through an open window.
Okay, they're too far away for that.
Frisbees can go quite a distance, though.
They can. So, but just you're talking about the regular, whammo frisbee, right? Is that what you're talking about? Or
Yeah, you get metal plates for having food on
Enamel.
camping.
oh yes, okay,
Back in them days, I think it was metal, though, wasn't it?
right.
They were like enamel, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try to frisbee them at them to try and, at least, if nothing else, hit the cars and cause them damage.
All right. Go.
I mean, I'm not sure there's much else I can do, to be honest.
Right. Go ahead and it's going to be a throw roll, but you're moving, so it's going to be at I think if you're moving, it's going to be with a penalty die, I believe.
So it's throw. Oh shit!
Okay.
Well, it's not going to get much worse than that, is it?
Oh,
No.
hey, you roll like I do.
Is it a boomerang?
So
Comes
yes.
right round and hits him in the face.
So I mean, you adjudicate as you want. I mean, or describe as you want, because obviously he's sliding back and forth, and they fling off into the desert. It's very hard to keep a steady aim with the car moving with the van moving as it does. So yeah, well, and those.
Okay, what he does is as he throws, he catches his sunglasses. They fly off with them, and his watch comes off.
Oh,
I'm naked.
Perfect.
oh, poor Reg.
Perfect. So, all right, and then we've got Jack.
Okay, again, keeping an eye at the. Jesus, you almost hit like those dogs.
No, really, did I?
No, not you. This is the Wally, because I'm not.
Well, I don't know who you're talking to.
They got in the way. I'm gonna.
You better not be actually naked.
Who's
No.
naked? It's not time to be naked.
No, when he hasn't got his sunglasses on, he considers himself naked.
Right. Okay, I'm going to go for another spot hidden roll just to keep an eye on, keep a sharp eye on what's up ahead.
Okay.
And
Right. So I everyone's been inside a custom van like this, I assume. So I mean, so they're the bucket seats. So technically, I see Jack is like kind of leaning behind Wallace, and Mary's next to him. You guys just keeping your eyes peeled on the road, but there's a lot of things going on. That's the shaking and sliding, and with that we come to Timothy.
I'm waiting for Timmy here to fire that pistol the first time, and Wally's going to shit himself because he has no idea he has it.
I'm waiting for Timmy to misfire it and shoot Reggie.
Jesus.
Right, so I am. Can I aim?
Yeah.
Because they're now in range, aren't they? So that is my action. Is basically I'm just literally I'm laying. I'm not laying. I'm potentially laying down. I'm laying against the bucket seat with my hand, with my hand resting over the bucket seat, and I'm just aiming. I'm just waiting to aim.
Okay.
Because it says if I move, but I'm not moving. The van's moving. How does that actually work?
It's your action. It's your action.
It's your action, but because when you're attacking with the when you're trying to attack during a movement action, if you're trying to hit something moving, I believe combat costs one movement action to initiate accepted range. So firearms one penalty die while moving. No penalty of staying stationary and spending one movement action. So you're moving. So you're going to shoot with the penalty die.
Right, well, but aiming takes my action, so that is my... Oh. So next action, next to combat turn, I get to shoot with a bonus dice.
Okay. And then moving on to Mary.
I'm going to keep looking out up ahead, not least because I don't want to look back in case Red really is naked.
Okay.
Look at this failure. Look at all this bad rolls.
Good call, because Jack failed to see.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
So the only person who's actually succeeding at any is Sue.
I can see everything.
Yes. So, looking
What,
ahead.
you mean you're illuminated?
So, looking ahead is Sue. You immediately. I don't know how to adjudicate a critical success on a spot hidden other than giving it to you early. So, Sue, there's a large rock heading down the road. You're not sure how Jack missed it, but if Wallace ends up hitting that, you guys are going to come to a horrible crashing halt. So
I'll point it out. Look, there's a large rock the size of a small rock ahead.
Where? I don't see it.
All right. So next we've got. So we go back to the top of the round. Wallace. So there you are. You are. Mary's pointed out that there's a large rock in the middle of the road, boulder. But you're not in that location next. It's in the next location. Holy crap!
We're inside Bandalay, leather seats, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, but you need the burnt orange shag carpet everywhere in order for it to be a 70s fan.
You know, I was speedily looking for a picture on the interwebs. All right, roll with me here. Work with me.
Right.
I am going. So they're two spots behind us. I am going to put the pedal to the metal again and try to gain some more distance.
Okay. So mind you, then you're going to essentially cancel out the bonus die that Sue just gave you. So you're approaching the next hazard in the road.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and do one movement. So I need you to roll to avoid the hazard.
Okay. So drive auto.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
You can push it.
What is up with Roll20 tonight?
Oh my god!
I think Seth's playing.
Well, the thing is, what we now need is Seth playing, so he can count. Basically, the negative can cancel out the negative, and
He's like a look sink, isn't he?
yeah.
Holy moly! Okay, yeah. So yeah, I definitely don't have the luck to burn, and
Well, you do. You could spend the 45 luck to succeed.
44, but who's counting? And that would leave me with 3 luck.
Well, it seems like an appropriate time to use it.
I like Fantastic Dimensions comment in chat. It says push or crash. He's right. I mean, I don't want to crash quite yet. I think it's too soon to crash because I think eventually it's going to happen. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna push. Yeah, I'm gonna jerk the wheel to the left and then kind of hit that gravel on the left-hand shoulder and then try to hook back to the right to try to bypass and get around the hazard, the rock in the road that Mary was so diligently, spotted for me, but apparently I'm oblivious to it until I'm on top of it. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Thank God.
Excellent.
Wow.
All right, so
The bastard above is shining on me.
So you see that just like you said. Yeah, last minute, just swerve to avoid that thing, and you make it past the boulder that's in the middle of the road. So on your map, I'm going to go ahead and put you where you are, and then I'm going to make their you're about right there. I'm going to go ahead and make their roll or their movement actions or the actions that they're doing. So they're going to go ahead and try to accelerate also. So let's go ahead and get their 2 drive autos. Okay.
Ooh.
Bollocks.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so here we go. So moving them up. All right, so that, and they're going to need to. They pass through the hazards, or the hazard, and there we go. Okay, so it seems like out of nowhere, one of them just kind of accelerates directly into view. Timothy and Reg, if you're sitting in the back, you can see this car just kind of come out of nowhere. There's this busted up looking old muscle car, rusted through, holes just that have opened up and broken through, but it's like a bat out of hell. It's caught up to you, and it seems just kind of like nudge the back of the van, with the other one right behind it.
So they're right up close.
They're right up close. Like it just seems like out of nowhere, one of them just kind of gunned it and made it past the stone in the road, and is just literally right behind you due to the critical success. But the other one is one location behind, so he's right up on you. But you can see them, and you can see there's 3 of them inside. One of the drivers is he's kind of like waving at you with a big old insane smile. And you can see the other ones that are inside are just kind of like making manic movement and actions, slapping the back of the driver's seat, pointing at you, just kind of laughing. They're having a good old time. So we get to Reg. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna eyeball them and then reach into the camping bag, piece together a full pole, and try and javelin them through the screen with it.
Wow, camping equipment in the 60s were made out of some awesome crap. I mean, geez.
Well, do you know, camping poles tend to have a thin bit on the top, don't they?
Yep, they sure do.
Yeah, spiky bit, yeah.
Yep, so you are moving, so it's,
Are they
it's
point
still gonna
blank
be...
range?
What's that?
If they're right up on
Point
our
blank?
arse.
No. I mean, I wouldn't say
says-
they're point blank.
So it's another bonus dice if they're 1/5 of your dex in feet away from you. What's 1/5 of your dex, Reg?
Well, what's your dex?
My dex is
55, so it's
55.
11.
5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there.
Are they within 11 feet?
Yes.
They're right up to the back
Point
of
blank, you get a bonus dice on this then.
Do I? Okay.
But that'll surely cancel out any penalty die for movement.
So it's just a straight throw roll.
Yep, exactly.
Ooh.
Holy jeez!
Okay.
Feel free to push it if you like.
I'm really trying not
I don't
to
think you
curse
can
on
push.
stream.
You can't push combat actions, can you?
All right. Well, I can't do
Let
much
me-
about
let me-
that. I can't spend 80,
Yeah.
79 luck points, can I?
Just skills.
Okay. So where does that end up?
Well, Bud, you can describe it. I mean, I'm not going to cause anything to harm anybody,
Okay.
but
So he goes with that and throws it into the back of his own hand.
Oh.
Ah!
That's because he doesn't have his glasses on. He can't see.
It's all too bright.
Oh my god.
all right,
I am like the worst person that could be doing this.
Are you better with guns?
No.
None of us are trained in combat. That's the point.
Who got it in the
If I-
air?
If I had a shotgun, I'd be alright. I'd have 50% chance. I'd be much better off than I am. But currently, I don't have a shotgun.
So I pull it out the back of my hand and
I'll be like, I'll look
Like
at
a
that.
laugh in the head off
I'll
of
be
that.
like, I'm a nurse.
That's gonna. So that's going to be a sanity roll.
Oh, so if I mean, I wasn't going to say you could take damage, but I mean, if you're going to actually pierce yourself, that's got to be at least 1 point of damage. So
I'll take it.
Okay, all right. So
yeah, I'd go into edit mode and reduce it to, yeah.
you can do it that way, or on your